Welcome to today's news briefing on Measure T, a measure placed on the November 3rd ballot by the Open Space Authority of Santa Clara Valley. I'm Sandy Close, Director of Ethnic Media Services. As you will hear from our speakers, Measure T will renew the annual parcel tax approved by voters in 2014 under Measure Q, with no increase in taxes.
Hey, good morning. Oh, it's wonderful to be here, and I really appreciate the invite, especially being here with Ash Kalra and Sergio Jimenez, who have been championing this environmental stuff for years, but they definitely are taking strong lead. As was mentioned, I'm Shay Franco-Clausen. I'm actually a native of San Jose, and I'm honored to be a board director of District 5 for Santa Clara County Open Space Authority. The Open Space Authority is an independent public agency, if many of you don't know, that has protected over 26,000 acres of open space land in Santa Clara Valley. And it operates 3 preserves that are open for the public 365 days of the year, free of charge for walking, bird watching, bicycling, and for me, hosting personal hiking groups that I enjoy every month.
So the question is there any plan in this measure to help protect the forest from wildfire in the future? And the answer is yes. The Open Space Authority on an ongoing basis manages its lands to reduce vegetation and therefore wildfire fuels, both to protect the lands that the Open Space Authority owns and manages, but also to protect surrounding communities. And back in 2016, when the Loma fire hit the areas above the city of Morgan Hill, not only did the Open Space Authority crews help CAL FIRE reach the destinations that they needed to get to quickly, by having well-managed lands such as those in Rancho Cañada del Oro, one of our preserves. Firefighters were able to protect the surrounding communities in Morgan Hill. So yes.
I'll go ahead and do that. So Amr asked, what does the Open Space Authority have to say on President Trump's comments regarding the recent California wildfires, which according to him are caused in large part because downed trees and dried vegetation hasn't been cleared? If I could take a first crack at that, let's first remind everyone, 57% of forest land in the state of California is owned by the federal government. So when he's saying these things, he's saying that he's not doing it. He's not doing his job. But let's also go further than that. It's not just about dead trees and vegetation. It's much further than that. If you really want to see why we're seeing such a spurt of wildfires, then we have to combat global climate change. He doesn't even acknowledge that we have global climate change. He doesn't acknowledge that we have a problem with global warming. The reality is we do. Can we do more in the forest? Absolutely. And the state of California is investing hundreds of millions of dollars more over the last 2 years than we did in prior years. And that's done in partnership with organizations like the Open Space Authority. But what I will say is these resources, and Shay or Mark can speak more to it if they'd like to, but these resources, that's part of what the resources are for. Not just buying up and protecting land, but maintaining the land in a way that's healthy. And so we can do it. We've been doing it. The state only owns 3% of forest land. We take care of our forest land. Organizations like the Open Space Authority take care of their land. 40% are privately owned. So that could be a private landowner. It can be an indigenous native tribe. They take care of their land far better than most. Or it can be organizations like the Open Space Authority, which also take care of their land far better than most. But I think that it's got to be a team effort. There's no more pointing fingers. You know, this is an issue where we're going to have to work together to combat it.
Okay, thank you.